Save as many as you can.
The first few minutes will be very disorienting.
Wake up.
Very disorienting. Remember to stay calm and focused. Instincts play a very important part, so trust them.
Hey everybody, blessed day. What's up? What's up? What's up everybody? So, thanks for welcoming me back. It was really nice to wake up this morning to all those comments on the video that I did yesterday. It was pretty sweet. That's why I do this, because I like sharing what I figure out, what I learn, what he shows me with you people. So thanks. Thank you for reaching out and touching me and praying for me and my family. I really appreciate that. It literally means the world to me. We're a family. This whole thing's a family. And I really appreciate the interaction. So keep it coming, guys and girls. I really enjoy it. So today is the 12th, right? So I think it's the 12th. Yeah, it's the 12th. So it would be 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So this morning, I'm reading this stuff and I'm telling you, I think I'm going to start doing it in the morning. Like right when I wake up and actually video or record or whatever exactly when this stuff is shown to me, because it's just sort of mind-blowing. But the light is dark, it's really early. I get up at the crack of dawn. So anyway, it's really interesting to me how these Psalms are, because you know, my whole life they told me that the Psalms were just lessons for living or history of David or whatever. They're none of the above. They are not that at all. They are absolutely the most amazing prophecies in the whole Bible, for me, as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, this morning I saw some stuff and I'm going to read it to you. So yesterday we talked about rightly dividing the word, right? So some people will say, well, that's, you know, between the Christians and the Jews and this, that, and the other thing. And then I say, well, it's right here, right? So look, this is where we are. In the middle, rightly dividing the word leads you right into Psalms. All right, so let's just get into it. So Psalms 56, it says, show me favor, O Elohim, for man would swallow me up fighting all day long. He oppresses me. My enemies would swallow me up all day long. For many are fighting against me, O Most High. In the day I am afraid, I trust in you. In Elohim, whose word I praise. In Elohim I have trusted, I do not fear. What could flesh do to me? All day long they twist my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They stir up strife. They hide. They watch my steps. Do you ever think about that? Do you ever think that there are people out there literally watching your steps, setting traps? It says here, as they lie in wait for my life, because of wickedness, cast them out. Put down the peoples in displeasure, O Elohim. You have counted my wanderings. Now, it's an interesting thing. Somebody asked me if I had an e-sword yesterday. And I do. I use it all the time. And the word for peoples there is nations, right? If you go and you trace it back, one of the definitions for peoples, if you go back and you look at the Hebrew word there, it means nations. Interesting, right? You have counted my wanderings. You put my tears into your bottle. Are they not in your book? My enemies turn back in the day I call. This I know because Elohim is for me. Think about that. My enemies turn back in the day I call. Okay. In Elohim, whose word I praise. In Yahweh, whose word I praise. In Elohim I have trusted. I do not fear. What can man do to me? On me, O Elohim, are your vows. I render praises to you, for you have delivered my life from death, my feet from stumbling, that I might walk before Elohim in the light of the living. Okay, so rightly dividing, for me, if I read this, this is about people who are accepting that Yeshua is the Messiah after the rapture has happened. These people are now faced with stars that have fallen from heaven, right? They're now faced with the veil being pulled down. And that's what this is about. So let's go to Psalms 57. Show me favor, O Elohim. Show me favor. For in you my being is taking refuge. And in the shadow of your wings I take refuge until destruction passes by. Now if that doesn't sound like Revelation 12, where the woman gets carried off into the wilderness, I don't know what is. I cry out to the Most High Elohim, to El, who is perfecting all matters for me. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? This is the stuff I love. He sends from the heavens and saves me. What does he send? He reproaches the one who would swallow me up. Salah. So he sends from the heavens and saves me? Well, what does he send from the heavens? What does he send from the heavens? Elohim sends forth his loving commitment and his truth. My being is in the midst of lions. I lie among those who breathe fire, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue is a sharp sword. Be exalted, O Elohim, above the heavens. Do you not see the overlay with Psalm 50? It's there. It's right there. Let your esteem be above all the earth. Okay, Psalms 50. What does it say? Gather my saints together to me, those who have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Then the heavens did what? They declared his righteousness. Where is he when he calls us up? He's above the heavens. Let your esteem be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my footsteps. My being was bowed down. They have dug a pit for me. They fell into the midst of it. Selah. So think about that, right? It talks about how the enemy is going to throw up his signs during God's appointments, during the Father's appointments, right? That's the net. What do you think all this Operation Bluebeam and all this crazy stuff and these underground cities, these dumbs that you hear about and all this crazy stuff, chemtrails, all this stuff, it all interconnects. CERN, it all interconnects. Mark of the Beast, it all interconnects. All of it. That's the net they're setting for you. They fell into the midst of it. Salah. My heart is firm, O Elohim. My heart is firm. I sing and praise. Awake my esteem. Awake, harp and lyre. Okay, so for me, as far as I'm concerned, and I reserve the right to be wrong, but what I see happening when rapture happens is literally, they actually saw this. That's why they're saying, awake my esteem, awake harp and lyre. They're like, they want what they just saw happen. They want that to happen to them. They're trying to figure it out. Because believe me, when you get your new body and you get caught up, you are going up shouting. Psalm 74:5. Right? Let's go to it right now. Elohim will go up with a shout. What's he going to shout? He's going to shout the Father's name. Yahuwah! Psalm 74:5. Says here. Oh, no, not 74:5. 47:5. Whoops. Dyslexia. Psalms 47:5. I'll get to it in a moment. Psalms 47:5. It says, Elohim shall go up with a shout. Yahweh with the voice of a shofar. Hold on. Hey, Dad. Yes. Whoa! I have no idea where we left off. So, anyway, as you can tell, that was my dad. So, where was I? Let's see. It's the 12th, so that means we're going up to 60. So, let's see. I must have been at... You have counted my body, put my tears in your body. Are they not in your book? 57. Okay. So we must have been at 57. I sang, okay, awake my esteem, awake harp and lyre. So yes, okay, so ready? When we get our new stuff, when we get our new digs, we are literally going to be praising. And I guarantee you, well, I'm not going to say I guarantee because I don't know for sure. But I venture to say that we're going to, because literally it says, awake harp and lyre, awake my esteem, awake harp and lyre, I awake the dawn. I praise you among the peoples, O Yahuwah. I sing to you among the nations. That's Psalm 50 as well. That's Psalms 50 as well. For your loving commitment is great up to the heavens, and your truth unto the clouds. Be exalted above the heavens, O Elohim. Let your esteem be above all the earth. Okay, so for me, what I see in there is that once this rapture happens, when we go up with a shout, we're getting harps and lyres, we're going to get all these instruments, and we go up with a shout. We go up praising his name. And we go to meet him, and the heavens declare his righteousness. And what you're going to see is, if you actually look at these Psalms with me, is you're going to see time and time again this thing where the heavens are declaring his righteousness. Where the heavens are singing his praise. Well, that's talking about a specific time, right? That's literally the Revelation 6 earthquake, going up with the shout, praising his name, right? We go up with a shout. When Jesus told us that we would have faith that would move mountains, when Jesus told us that we also would curse the fig tree, that's speaking of this event. We are literally going to be... Listen, in that instance, when Jesus is talking about the fig tree, he's literally referring to the fallen angels, to Lucifer and the dragon and his 12, the third of the stars of heaven. That is also the fig tree. Go look, it's in Revelation 6. The comparison is there. Stars falling from heaven and the fig tree losing its fruit because it's being shaken by a mighty wind. What's the mighty wind? It's us going up with the shout. Woo! Yahuwah! It's us. We go up with a shout. Oh, it's going to be an amazing time. I love this stuff so much. You guys, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be an unbelievable time. Because have you ever thought, like, Paul talks about Israel being provoked to jealousy. Do you think Israel is provoked to jealousy right now because of the Christian church? I don't think so, not by a long shot. They hate us, they hate Jesus, they hate it all. How are they going to be jealous of us? Because we're going up with a shout. And they're going to have seen our esteem being awakened with the harp and lyre. They're going to see this unbelievable thing. Because the Father's going to call to the earth from the rising of the sun to its going down. He's going to call and gather his saints together to him. Where is he? He's above the clouds. Woo! It's going to be awesome. We're going to go up with a shout. Then the angels get judged and they get cast down. Wow. That's Revelation 12. You can see it. Michael literally fights with all these messengers. Who are those messengers suddenly that Michael has access to? Where they fight the dragon and cast him down, toss him out of heaven once and for all. You think that has happened yet? That hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. All these people want to tell you Revelation 12 is a history lesson. No, I'm sorry, it's not. If that was the case, then the very first couple of verses of Revelation are a lie, because it says these are things to come. Okay? I love this stuff. I'm telling you what. Okay, so another thing. Let's go to Psalms 58, right? Would you indeed speak righteousness in silence? Do you judge straightly, you sons of men? No. In heart you work unrighteousness. On earth you weigh out the violence of your hands. The wrong have been estranged from the womb. These who speak lies go astray from birth. Their poison is like the poison of a snake, like a deaf cobra that stops its ear so as not to hear the voice of whisperers, or a skilled caster of spells. O Elohim, break their teeth in their mouth. Break out the fangs of the young lions. Let them melt. Let them vanish as water. Let him aim his arrows that they be cut down, like a snail which melts away as it moves. Like a woman's stillbirth, let them not see the sun. Before your pots feel the thorns, or whether green or ablaze, he sweeps them away. The King James Version says it better. It says that the whirlwind takes them away. The righteous... Now, what do you think that is? Right there. Before your pots feel the thorns, whether green or ablaze, he sweeps them away. Let me get my King James. Right? It's 58. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. That's rapture, folks. That's harpazo right there. That's what that is. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous. Verily he is a God that judgeth in the earth. This version says, truly the righteous are rewarded. Truly there is an Elohim judging in the earth. Rest my case. Boom. That's it. Right? That's the Jews looking at what just happened. That's Jacob being provoked to jealousy because they just saw what just happened. It's right there. It's in there. It's there. Psalm 58. Okay, let's go to Psalm 59. Deliver me from my enemies, O my Elohim. Set me on high from those who rise up against me. What does that sound like in Revelation? Deliver me from the workers of wickedness and save me from men of blood. For look, they have lain in wait for my life. Mighty men assemble against me. For no transgression or sin of mine, O Yahweh. For no guilt of mine. They run and prepare themselves. Awake to help me and see. And you, Yahweh, Elohim of hosts, Elohim of Israel, awake to punish all the nations. Show no favor to any wicked traitors. Selah. They return at evening. They howl like a dog and go around the city. See, they belch out with their mouth. Swords are in their lips. For who is listening? But you, Yahweh, laugh at them. You mock all the nations. You can cross-reference this with Psalms 2. Oh, my strength, I wait for you, for Elohim is my strong tower. Wait a second. They're waiting for Elohim now. It went from like being whisked away to now they're waiting. So rightly dividing, who is this talking about? There you go. But you, Yahweh, laugh at them. You mock all the nations. Oh, my strength, I wait for you, for Elohim is my strong tower. My Elohim of loving commitment, Elohim does go before me. He lets me look upon my enemies. Do not kill them, lest my people forget. Scatter them by your power and bring them down. O Yahweh, our shield. The sin of their mouth is the words of their lips, and they are captured in their pride. And for the cursing and lying they utter, can you not see the separation here? It's here. Bring them to an end in what? In wrath. Bring them to an end, that they be no more, and let them know that Elohim is ruling in Jacob. To the ends of the earth, Selah. And at evening they return. They howl like a dog and go around the city. They wander up and down for food and whine if they are not satisfied. And I sing of your power. And in the morning I sing aloud of your loving commitment. For you have been my strong tower and a refuge in the day of my distress. O my strength, to you I sing praises. For Elohim is my strong tower, my Elohim of loving commitment. Okay, what is this talking about? For me, okay, so listen. Revelation 12. The woman gives birth. The kid is taken up. Then the woman flees into the wilderness, right? Supernaturally. That's what this is talking about. The supernatural time. This literally gives clarity to those verses in Revelation 12. They are literally being whisked away to a place of safety in the wilderness. So once the Jews see this happen, and they see all, like the Church of Philadelphia essentially get caught up, and they see that. And it happens, Psalm 50, from the rising of the sun to its going down. It's a day. Jesus talked about it, lightning shining from the east to the west. So shall it be at the coming of the Son of Man. That is going to scare and freak everybody out. Right? Those people who weren't ready for that, who hadn't accepted that, they're going to be here for this time of tribulation. Jacob's trouble, whatever you want to call it, whatever nomenclature you feel comfortable giving at, there's going to be this time where the Jews are provoked to jealousy. Why are they provoked to jealousy? Because they saw the fact that they blew it. They missed their Messiah. Their forefathers lied to them about who Yeshua was really. They missed it and they saw it. And I mean, think of what an amazing sight that's going to be. Scary, but amazing, right? And so they're going to beg for it. They're going to want it. And as they start to call upon his name, what happens? They start getting whisked away to this place of safety. Oh, hallelujah. Psalm 60. Oh, Elohim, you have rejected us. What? See, you have to be able to, you have to separate these things. Who's getting rejected? Are you getting rejected? Do you accept Yeshua as Messiah? Then you're not getting rejected. But if you don't have Yeshua as Messiah, you don't recognize him and you haven't called upon him, you haven't made that transaction with him, if you haven't been converted, as Kleck says, I mean, listen, if you haven't made that transaction where you're covered in the blood, you're going to be rejected. You have rejected us. You have broken us. You have been displeased. Turn back to us. You have made the earth tremble. You have broken it. Heal its breaches, for it is shaken. You have let your people see hardship. You have made us drink of the wine. You have made us drink the wine of trembling. You have given a banner to those who fear you. What? Yeah, we get a banner. We get a banner. See the differentiation? There are those who have been rejected, and then there are those who get a banner. Listen, all these people who want to say, oh, there's no rapture, there's no this, or whatever, that, I don't even listen to it anymore. It's all nonsense. Everyone's like, they're so caught up in what they think they know that they go into cognitive dissonance. I have talked to all these, like, there's no pre-trib rapture, blah, 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 all this stuff. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen in the timeline of things, exactly, like, you know, no one knows the day or the hour. But I can tell you this, we don't go through wrath, and the Jews get provoked to jealousy for one reason and one reason only, because they missed it. They missed it and they saw it, and now we're in the heavens declaring his righteousness. The whole earth sees and they fear. Okay? We get a banner. What are they talking about? You have given a banner to those who fear you, that it might be lifted up because of the truth. Yes, hallelujah, Salah. That those you love might be rescued. Save with your right hand and answer me. Now that's a funny one, because that's kind of a double entendre, because he loves the Jews too. And so that is, listen, that those you love might be rescued. We are literally going to get caught up, the time of the nation, the time of the Gentiles being fulfilled. We get caught up and the angels get judged. We take over their duties essentially, and we help reign and rule and usher in and protect these people, because Yahweh loves them. Say with your right hand and answer me. Elohim has spoken and has set apartness. I exalt, I portion of Shechem, and measure out the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine. And Ephraim is the defense of my head. Yehudah is my inscriber. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom I cast my shoe. Shout loud, O Philistia, because of me. Who would bring me to the strong city? Who shall lead me to Edom? Have not you, O Elohim, rejected us? And you do not go out, O Elohim, with our armies. Give us help from our distress, for the help of man is not. In Elohim we do mightily, and he treads down our adversaries. Okay, so, but what are they talking about initially? They're under siege. They're under siege. This is the whole thing where Jerusalem is trodden under, right? They're under siege, and they're like, wait a minute. So think about this. There's a time, the rapture happens, the angels are judged, they get cast down, the Antichrist pops up, all hell is breaking loose on earth. It's never been a time like this ever before. The sun's gone dark, the moon has gone dark, the stars have fallen from heaven. The people are terrified. They have no idea what's going on. They walk about in darkness, like Psalms 82 says. It's there. It's right in here. Listen, I implore you, do yourselves a service and get up in the morning and read 5 Psalms and 1 proverb. Do it every day. And see if he doesn't show you stuff like he shows me. Because it's right there. Once you start to see the patterns and the timelines, you're going to see it. You can't miss it. Keep your eyes on the sky, everybody. Blessed day ever. God bless you guys. Love you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
There's just one name that can keep you out of hell, and it's the name of Jesus. The name of Jesus.